this is going to be a good trade, guys. We need to keep an eye out on XRP. I'm just going to draw a nice resistance level over here, because this could be an ascending triangle. I'll show you guys the ascending triangle price target from the top to the bottom, and that's going to be the price target. So that's going to be our take profit zone. What's up, my crypto lovers? I do daily technical analysis on Bitcoin and Ethereum. My name is Crypto Nug. Let's get into it. What's up, my crypto lovers? And we are back, right? I called this chart exactly on my last video, guys. I told you guys if Bitcoin breaks out over here, it's going to come retest this level, and then it's going to basically get a bounce in order to get the higher high, right? That's basically the aim of Bitcoin, and that's exactly what it's doing right now. Look at the chart. I'll show you guys basically what pattern it was forming. It's forming the ascending symmetrical triangle, right, with a break to the upside, the retest, and it's basically going to set higher lows and higher highs, confirming an uptrend. And the reason why this is important is because mainly we were worrying about altcoins, right? And I'm going to go over to the total 2 chart, the total crypto market cap. And this is basically all the altcoins excluding Bitcoin. And it was forming this massive channel since, let me just check the date, since November, right? Coming all the way down. And I told you guys, if it has a break to the upside, that's extremely bullish for altcoins. Extremely bullish for altcoins. We could possibly see an altcoin season. And it did have the breakout. It had the retest. And look at this. It's forming the higher low structure, right? It is going to go for this higher high. And once it does set a higher high, it will come down to retest this level again. And that's basically what it's going to do. And I do think that this could be the start of the altcoin season, guys. Another really good thing about this chart is that it is forming a double bottom pattern on the larger time frames, and that is an extremely bullish pattern, right? So the price will break out. It will come retest, like I've mentioned, but first setting the higher high. So it sets the higher high. This is the first high. It goes higher, comes down, retests this level, then makes a move up and uses this as support. That's basically the structure we're looking for. And currently it is playing out exactly like I mentioned. So I'm going to go over to the different altcoins. As you can see, there is basically this channel we were forming on the total 2. And if you go over to something like Solana, right? Look at Solana ripping, literally ripping. Wow. Let me just move this up here because this is our next form of resistance. And that could also be a massive double bottom on the lower time frames. And like I explained, guys, nice breakout, higher high, break the higher high, come down, retest this as support. And this is when we start the next leg up. And this breakout was a good time to long Solana. Once it came down to retest this level, that's when you start longing because it's already forming the higher low and higher high structure. So altcoins are looking extremely bullish. Solana especially. I think this is going to be an amazing trade. This double bottom, it's going to be an amazing trade, guys. I'll keep you guys updated because we are heading to that double bottom right now as we speak. Same as Cardano. Look at this breakout. Cardano has been in this downtrend since, let's have a look, since September. And it's finally broken out. There's a rejection, here's a rejection. It's finally breaking out. And look at this rally, look at this volume that sent Solana up there, sent Cardano up there. So Cardano is also going to tackle its high. If it does tackle the high, we know what's going to happen. We retest maybe this low over here and then do the upward move, right? So Cardano is looking bullish, Solana, everything's looking bullish. XRP, I think XRP is going to be a good trade. Look at XRP, right? What happens with XRP? If it breaks a resistance, for example, if you look at this, XRP breaks this resistance. Look at this rally, a massive rally, right? Look at how XRP rallies. It just does these crazy rallies. So XRP has been coming down since April of last year, and it's finally approaching an apex. And once this breaks this yellow line, I do see a massive rally coming for XRP. Could have a little breakout with the retest, but then the price is just going to rally. So I think this is going to be a good trade, guys. We need to keep an eye out on XRP. I'm just going to draw a nice resistance level over here, because this could be an ascending triangle. I'll show you guys the ascending triangle price target from the top to the bottom, and that's going to be the price target. So that's going to be our take profit zone. Let's just remove this and I'll show you guys. Right, so it is forming an ascending triangle. Right, and it is perfectly just traveling in between this support and resistance until the breakout. So this is going to be a good trade, guys. Wow, altcoins look amazing, I've got to say. One thing we do have to watch out for is basically, let's go over to Bitcoin, right? So we need Bitcoin to continue rallying or maybe moving sideways for altcoins to keep on popping off. And the major level for Bitcoin is quite far away, right? If we take, let me just do this, the daily. If we take the top of Bitcoin and we see where Bitcoin could potentially get rejected. So I take the fib level down all the way to the lows. This is basically where Bitcoin could travel to in the next coming weeks and months before getting a massive rejection down. And this will give altcoins a massive time to rally, right? It could travel up until May, April, June, around these ranges. And altcoins could explode, guys. I'll leave that on the chart for you guys because I'm going to keep updating you guys. So we do have a nice leg up potential. Right now, we haven't confirmed the higher high on Bitcoin. I do want to see the higher high. So these are like the main level. You see, Bitcoin has to break this level and form a support above this major level. This is our major level for Bitcoin. Let me just draw the line and I'll keep it there. Right? That's the major level. If we break this level and find support and Bitcoin moves in upward direction, the total 2 market cap is going to explode. Guys, it's going to literally rip. And that's exactly what we want to see for altcoins. If we go over to the stock market, we look at the S&P. The S&P has been forming pretty well. This is a descending wedge pattern. And that is also a bullish pattern. Usually the pattern breaks out and the target is the top of the wedge. So the pattern could potentially come all the way to the top. One thing we do need to keep out for though on the stock market is this little red zone over here. It is the most crucial zone for the stock market to break above. If it doesn't break above this zone, then that would be a dead cat bounce. And that is a very bearish sign. Basically what that means is it's a relief rally, right? So all the people that basically got in at this highs over here, the price comes all the way down. They wait for this correction for the price to come back up to these levels. And this is where they unload their bags before sending the price down again. So they don't sell at the bottom, they sell on the way up again, right? And the way you find that is if you draw the fib extension from the top to the bottom of this range. Okay, let me do this one. And this is basically the zone where they'll start unloading their bags. So that little CC red zone. So if the price does not break above this, right, we are going to see a dead cat bounce. A dead cat bounce is an uptrend with a massive downtrend and then a lower high on the higher time frame. So that's going to be the lower high on the higher time frames, and then we'll see lower lows, lower low, lower low, and it will continue doing that to the downside. So that would mean a bear market, right? So we do need to see a break above this so that we can tackle this as our target. Like I mentioned, that the target of the descending wedge for the stock market, so that we can continue our uptrend if there's going to be an uptrend or maybe even a sideways consolidation before another move up. But that's what we need to see, and that's on the stock market. You can see it in the NAS 100 as well. I've drawn the red line over there for you guys. Let's go here. Look at that. Nice relief bounce. Top to bottom. The major level to defeat is this red level over here. Because we could come up, even get rejected from this red line, still a lower high on the higher time frames, and then get sent down, lower low, lower high, lower low. So we don't want to see that. That's going to be bearish. We can still trade it to the downside, but we obviously love the bull market more, so we do need to get this break. and get this high structure in. Same with the US30, it's all exactly the same, guys, but you can just track the S&P and the NAS 100 for that. And gold is also sitting in a double bottom, right? I think gold's looking quite bullish in my opinion for the low terms, lower time frame, because gold is traveling in this. Let me just show you guys this parallel channel, right? From there to here, it's literally just traveling in between this for now. It broke out, but it's still back into this channel. You can see it formed a smaller channel over here. Let me just show you guys. It formed a smaller channel. Okay, from here to here, literally just traveling in between. The thing I love about gold is you can just trade the resistance and support. So you could literally short the top, long the bottom, short the top. Well, this one I wouldn't short though, because I do think that this is an actual breakout. So these two are trades. I would not short this one. The reason being because it looks like gold is forming a double bottom on the 4-hour time frame, right? I'll show you guys. Look at this. Here is a first bottom, second bottom, and if gold gets this bounce over here, we are going to see this type of movement in gold. That's why I think gold is a bit more bullish on the short term, but gold needs to break this red line as well, right? So that's very important. It also had a double bottom on the smaller time frames. Here's a W, here's the neckline, came down, retested perfectly, and now it's going for the target, which is over there. The target for a double bottom is you just draw from the top to the bottom. Okay, so I'm actually doing the double bottom of the big one, but that's okay. You guys get the point. I'll do this on the smaller one for you guys if you didn't get that. So let me do this, and you put that there. So it gets a bounce and it will tap the target. I'll go all the way to the top over there because that's basically the next resistance zone. Actually, no, this is a rejection zone because if you can see the wicks over here, see these wicks? Boom, which touches this yellow line perfectly. So this was a perfect time to long gold at the bottom over here by this double bottom retest. This zone over here to catch the whole wave up until that zone over there. So that's what's happening in the stock market, guys. And like I said, altcoins are looking bullish, and I'm going to keep charting these altcoins. If there's any altcoins you guys would like me to check out, please drop it in the comments below and I'll do that for you guys. There's one last chart I'm going to show you guys is the USDT dominance chart. And that's basically this chart over here. It was forming an ascending triangle, and I told you guys we need the breakdown, and it will confirm a bullish movement for the crypto market. The reason being this chart is inverse to the total crypto market cap. And this is how much money flows into dollars and out of the crypto market cap. So if money is leaving the dollars, it's going back into the total crypto market cap. And we want to see lower highs being formed here, or lower lows, sorry. So this is the first low, and we want this thing to basically come down and form a lower low before basically shedding in the higher low and a lower low again. So we want it to go form this type of pattern, right? So a downward type of pattern, and that would mean that more money is going to be flowing back into crypto. And that's it for today, guys. Please, guys, drop a like, subscribe to the channel, click on the notification bell, and this is Crypto Nug, and I'm out. Love you guys.